Cindy and Robin and Helen and Tish. Hi, Robin. Hi, everyone. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Barbara. Welcome, Becky and Marta and Katrin and Cindy and Donna. Welcome, Kay. Hi, Joan. Welcome, Michelle. Hi, Janet. Hi, Steve. Welcome, Marisol. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Dorothy. Welcome, Cindy. Welcome, Diane. Hi, Danielle. Good to see you. Oh, Mel, that's so cool. Welcome, everyone. Happy to have you here. My name is Kelsey. We are in Strasbourg today. We have just about a minute before we start. So in terms of using the platform, you can see all of the comments popping up there. That's how you let me know we can't see you, we can't hear you, what's that weird thing on your shoulder, anything like that. Oh, thank you for the glasses comment. Also, I'm hoping the location button is working today. The glasses do not glow in the dark, but really cool if they did. And then you also have the postcard option. That is how you take pictures from my camera. So you get the best of the best. You get a good night's sleep. Oh, thank you, Amy. Yeah, I tried. It's hard though when you're in such a beautiful place. I want to see all the things. No map. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It says that it's on from my end. So I do apologize for that, but I have a map for you. So if you are wondering where in the world we are today, here is the map of Europe and France. We're in France. And oh, people smiling behind me. That's funny. That will not be the first of this tour, let me tell you. They get so excited about the gimbal. And then you can see France in the orange there. And is it raining? I think it might be starting to rain. Good thing I have my umbrella. And then here we have two pictures. Whenever they go through, there we go. And you can see the little blue dot of where exactly we are in the world. We are right in the middle of where, yes, so there is a map as a picture, Suze. Oh, thank you, Jen. And it is very beautiful. So happy to have you here. So welcome, everyone. My name is Kelsey. Of course, it's starting to rain. Just in time for the tour. All right. So my name is Kelsey. I am originally from Portland, Oregon, and Chicago. And my husband and I moved to Valencia, Spain in February. We're loving it. It's so beautiful. I did get in massive trouble for bringing this umbrella on the airplane. Apparently it has too much of a pokey point, but they decided, well, it's so vibrant and crazy that she's probably not going to cause trouble. Excellent. Oh, thank you, everyone. Oh, from Astoria. How cool. So we are here in Strasbourg, and I flew into Basel yesterday and then took the train here. No pokey points. I took the train here yesterday evening, and it was not too long of a ride. I was very, very happy. Oh, hello, Pilar. Hi, Adam. Hi, John. Welcome, Mary. Hi, Beth. Hi, Samantha. Welcome, everyone. So we are just about coming to our beginning point here. Just wanted to get out of all of the crowds. Hi, Margie. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Samantha. So now that you have seen enough of me, let's go ahead and actually, hold on. Let me walk like 2 more steps. Then we'll be in the perfect postcard position. So today, some of you are asking, where are we going today? Today we are starting at the Cathedral, and then we are headed to the Petit France, which apparently has a very raunchy history as to why it has that name. So I will save that for the end. But for those of you who don't know, I was trained as an opera singer, and when we have 2,000 follows on the channel, I will give an operatic concert. And for those of you who came with me yesterday here, The opera singer is back. It is not me. It is a guy who's busking here, so in case you do hear singing. So, in case you are not following me and would like to hear an operatic concert, then do follow me if you would like. Strasbourg, Pennsylvania. That's funny. All right, welcome everyone. Can you all hear me okay? This is probably the loudest area I have given a tour in as of late. All right, so now that you have seen much too much of my face, let's turn this around. Okay, awesome. Yes, do just let me know if you ever can't see me or can't hear me. So here is our cathedral. This is where we ended last night. Or I guess where we began last night as well, but it was so dark that it felt like we were ending there. But I did just want to bring you back here during the daytime. It is the most beautiful cathedral. So this is the Notre Dame Cathedral of Strasbourg. Let's go vertical. 3, 2, 1. So I did really want to go inside. However, they close at 5:45 and it is currently 6 o'clock. So they are currently kicking everybody out of the cathedral, which is so sad. Technically, they are supposed to be open until 7:30, which is why I thought we could go in today. But alas, things change. So I do apologize for those of you who wanted to go inside. However, I have all of the pictures for us. So as you all know, I really like to have additional material, as they say. So here, let me post some pictures of what it looks like inside. All right, let's go back. 3, 2, 1. And then you can see 5 pictures that I just posted. I do have more. Yes, the opera singer is back. I do have more, but let me get into this first. So, all right. Okay. All right. So we are in Strasbourg. This is right at the border with Germany in the Alsace region. I'm going to move away from the opera singer because he's coming closer and closer to me. So goodbye, opera singer. You're very good. Goodbye, though. Strasbourg has 300,000 inhabitants, and Strasbourg is the 8th biggest city in France. It is also one of the sort of de facto 4 main capitals of the European Union, including Brussels, Luxembourg, and Frankfurt, as this is the seat of several European institutions. Let me scooch back. Are you, Carrie? That is so cool. Hi, Mary Lou. Hi, Alex. Hi, Pauline. Welcome, everyone. So Strasbourg is known for its Franco-German culture. People had asked yesterday during the tour, does Strasbourg belong to France or does it belong to Germany? So Strasbourg, currently anyway, belongs to France. It is a French city. It is the, first of all, other than our mesmerizing cathedral, it also has some of the most beautiful buildings in the world, the half-timbered houses. And then also we're going to see a few Alsatian taverns in Petit France at the end of the tour, which are cool. But you'll find all of these contradictions and cross-cultural quirks. We are standing on the Grande Ile, which is the big island of Strasbourg. This is the main center of Old Town. Yes, we can go vertical. 3, 2, 1. Oh, good idea, standing right here. Isn't that beautiful? Excellent. All right, so let me give you a little bit of background here. This is going to be the 1-minute version of 2,000 years of history. So Strasbourg is one of these great historic cities of Europe, but it has a history very different than someplace such as Paris. In the year 840, this great Holy Roman Empire was split into 3 parts. So we had West Francia, or Francia, I'm not sure, maybe Francia, in all of the languages. I'm not sure how it is pronounced, but we'll go Francia. In West Francia, this was the heart of modern France. We had East Francia, which is Germany, well, current day Germany anyway. And then in the very middle, we had Middle Francia, which is made up today of. Let's turn back. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, let's go back. 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Dorley. Um, yes, and then in the very middle, we had Middle Francia, which now is made up of Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Switzerland, and Belgium. So this was not always the case, however, because the Alsace region was in this sort of middle region as well. Alsace, Strasbourg is a part of the Alsace region. Alsace only became French in the 17th century. It was French from 1648 to 1871, and during this time, though, they sprechen the Deutsch. They were speaking German. So from 1871 until 1919, and again during World War II in 1940 to 1944, they again were annexed by Germany, and they began to speak the Deutsch again. But currently, today, Alsace, including Strasbourg, everyone here speaks French. There is a very historic Germanic culture. Joy, the map is on my end, although people are saying it's not. I did post a map, though, for everyone. Just scroll up in the chat. So there is a very significant German culture that exists here. It is very much part of the city's identity. And a lot of the signs here are written in not only French, but also the Alsace dialect of German, which is called Alsatian. Alsatian. I do speak Alsace. Yeah, almost. It's Alsace. Thank you. Yeah, so Alsatian is the German dialect, or the Alsace dialect here of German. Although I speak German, and I have to say, I don't hear a lot of difference. Although it is German holiday season, so I very well might be just hearing Germans speaking. So who knows? Interior picks up again. You got it, Peter. Let's see. I uploaded about 60 pictures for us. Okay. So here are some of the pictures of what is inside. There we go. I think I posted 2 more this time. Not sure what I didn't include last time. So a lot of the signs here are written in both German and French, or French and Alsatian. Although what I have seen from my limited experience, again, I am not from here, I am from the States, but I do live in Spain, so, getting a good experience here. As in this sign here, Place du Château or Schlossplatz. They mean the same thing here in this area. It's just in French and then in Alsatian or German. So today, the people of Alsace all speak French with the Alsatian dialect of German, of course. But someone earlier, yes, and Peter again mentioned choucroute. Any idea what choucroute is? Has anyone had choucroute before? What is choucroute? Hi, Becky. Hi, Kenneth. It is live, Danielle. A cabbage dish, yes, it is sauerkraut. Choucroute is sauerkraut. And this is one of the main dishes you can have here in Strasbourg. It is delicious. And you all, I love those pictures. So let me show you what choucroute looks like. Here is one. Choucroute is quite delicious. It's very pungent. You can smell it a mile away. Another very famous thing you can eat here is called Flammekuche. Flammekuche, which is sort of like a quiche and a pizza. It looks like this. Flammekuche. I love the name. There's also another one, which is more of a hearty meal, which is called bik offe. Bik offe. And this is what it looks like. It's this oven baked meat and potato dish. My dad, who has German heritage, this would be his like ultimate meal. It's just potatoes and meat. Bake offe is, you mean you couldn't spell that from that? I'm just kidding. So bake offe is Baeckoffe. Ah, the Flammeküche. Flammeküche is Flamme. Pardon. Flammekueche. Flammeküche. You're welcome. So all of these are delicious. Another one that's really famous here is gingerbread. And also, in case anyone is wondering what's happening, this is a bachelor party. There are quite a few of them. Bonjour! Bonjour! Live! Uh-huh! No, Hego. Hego. C'est un tour. Oh, it's a tour site. So. Oh, thank you. Au revoir. Au revoir. Un peu. Un peu. Deutsch is besser. English is better than okay. Ciao. Oh boy. So that was fun. Let me show you a little bit more of this beautiful cathedral. So Jean-Yel, that was a bachelor party. They saw me filming them and they said bonjour, and then I said bonjour, and they said, "Are you live?" And I said, "No, well, yes, I am, but I'm not on Instagram." That's what he was presuming. I think it's just the groom dressed as a bride. But then he just said, "Oh, hello." So that was fun. Okay, so this is the very front door. I think the rain has stopped. Thank goodness. Okay, let me put this away. Oh, that was very exciting. Sauerkraut. Okay, here we go. Let me get a little bit better of a view for us. The sun is not doing us any favors right here. That's okay. So this again is our cathedral. It is called the Notre Dame Cathedral of Strasbourg. I'm liking all of your comments. Yes, I will talk about the sculptures in just 1 second. I just want to go all the way back to the very beginning and tell you sort of how this beautiful cathedral happened. So this is a Catholic cathedral here in Strasbourg, and you will see a lot of Romanesque architecture, but also a lot of Gothic architecture. They're actually locking the doors right now. I don't know if you can hear the click, 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 but they're locking them. That's cool. So the architect is named Evan von Steinbach, and he is French, no less. Evan von Steinbach. I have no idea how they say that in French, but alas, that is the German pronunciation. So he is the architect. So he contributed to this beautiful building from 1277 until his death in 1318, and then his sons continued the building. So it is 142 meters tall, or 466 feet tall, and there we go. And it was, hold on, let me just scooch back a little bit. There was a busier time to give this tour. I don't know when it would be. Okay, so it started in year 1015 and then finished in 1439. How many of you were at the tour in Basel yesterday and saw the big, beautiful Basel Cathedral? Was anyone there? Okay, a couple of you. So, more than a couple of you. Fantastic. So, one of the main reasons this facade was so ornately decorated was because the architects had a little bit of a competition going. They said, well, Jennifer. Oh my goodness. So the architects had a little bit of a competition going. They decided that they wanted. I'm putting something away in my bag. That is why the camera position is weird right now. I do apologize. Can't be holding too many expensive electronics in a place like this. All right. Yes, the architects. They so the Basel Cathedral, when it was built, it was completed in the year 1500, and people said, "Oh, it's the most beautiful thing we've ever seen." And the architects here said, "Oh, no, 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 that's not okay. We want the Strasbourg Cathedral to be the most beautiful thing you've ever seen." So that is why they continued to add all of this basically lacework of red sandstone from the Vosges Mountains. So the Vosges Mountains are just a little bit a ways away from Strasbourg, and they have this beautiful red sandstone that I just posted a picture of, which is where they got this now it's pink, it's been faded in the sun, but isn't that just stunning? So that is why they which also was the same stone that they used to build the Basel Cathedral, by the way. So that is why this cathedral is oh so beautiful, not because they wanted to have it be a holy reason, it's because of vanity. They wanted to be the most beautiful. So this was completed, Becky, in year 1439. 1439, just about 20 years ahead of the Basel Cathedral. And by the time that this 14th century rose window was built, and I think I posted a picture of what it looks like from the inside, but here I'll post another one. By the time that this rose window was built, Basel basically gave up and said, "Okay, you win. You win. This is prettier." So yes, again, this is 466 feet tall. When it was built, it was the highest building, the tallest building in the world, up until let's see, up until year 1874. Currently, it is the sixth tallest building in the world. But the whole thing was built in the Middle Ages. Victor Hugo described it famously as gigantic and a delicate marvel. Goethe, also famously, merci, described it as sublimely towering, a wide spreading tree of God. Yes, unfortunately, we cannot go in. The doors are open, but they are kicking people out. It was supposed to be open until 7:30, but then I tried to go in and they said we closed at 5:45 today. And I said, "But I have a tour with 400 people coming." And they said, "We are so sorry. You must come back tomorrow." It is a Catholic cathedral, Jennifer. Oh, thank you for your follows, everyone. Isn't this beautiful? So again, this is the Our Lady Cathedral, Notre Dame Cathedral of Strasbourg. This has also been on the UNESCO World Heritage Site list as of 1988, along with the entire Middle Island, the Grande Ile, the main section of Strasbourg, because of the outstanding Gothic architecture. Thank you, Norman, for your donations. Much appreciated. Yes. Oh, okay. I have more pictures for you. So on the inside, oh, actually, I have a picture from 1671, or a drawing rather, from 1671. This, here we go. I need to get underneath an umbrella because it is raining ever so slightly again. Isn't this beautiful? Here we go. And then also the vaults in the crypt. Here is what they look like. You know what? I'm just going to post all the pictures because I have so many. Here's the vault. Here is the little dog, and here is the organ. I'm going to talk about all those. So the vault of the crypt you can see there. Also, the little dog, he is, let me see. I thought he was so cute. So he is called Johann Geile von Kaisersberg. And that's, oh, I'm sorry, I'm trying to avoid the umbrella here. So Johann Geile von Kaisersberg was his owner, and thank you, Danielle, for your donations. His owner, and it's it's this tiny sculpture along the railing of the stairs, and it of course is his dog. So after he died, apparently he would sit here and mourn his master for many weeks until someone took him home. So they decided to make a little, I know it's that sad, they decided to make a little sculpture for him. I love that. Oh, thank you for your follows, everyone. Much appreciated. And the organ that I posted a picture of, that it has existed since 1260, but okay, get this. It was rebuilt in 1298, in 1324, in 1384, 1430, 1489, and 1716. So obviously it was quite the situation, but also it was, wow, look at that view. Oh my goodness. I get so excited when the sun cooperates. So yes, it was hoisted up to its current position in the 1300s, 1327. So the most interesting thing about this cathedral, though, I know I talked about a little bit about this last night, is its astronomical clock. I do have pictures, as always. This astronomical clock, it is in the southern part of the cathedral, and it is the most famous feature here, other than the fact that it is just so tall, the cathedral itself. The very first astronomical clock was installed from 1352 until 1500. It was called the Drei Königsuhr. Drei Königsuhr. That literally means three king clock. And to this day, a group of three mechanical kings would present themselves before the baby Jesus, and it chimes at every hour, and they do basically a small sort of humble dance. So yes, the Drei Königsuhr. So in 1547, a new clock was installed, and the program of the little mechanical figures was slightly more intense. Now they moved a little bit more. The actual faces were improved, and it does remind you of the Prague clock, doesn't it? But yes, the parts of the clock in total, though, are almost 60 feet tall, 18 meters. And it shows the solar time, of course, the official time, the day of the week, each of which is represented by a god of mythology, the month, the year, the sign of the zodiac, the phase of the moon, and the positioning of several planets. Whew. So it's quite exciting. I just wanted to tell you a little bit, though, about why these sculptures are so special, though. Of course, they're gorgeous, obviously, but the the sculptures in earlier cathedrals, they didn't have the types of emotions or the types of faces. Oh, I'm right in somebody's picture. There we go. Yes, Donna, we are going to see the rest of the town. They didn't have the emotions of the faces that these sculptures do. This tour might run about an hour, by the way. I'm just so excited. So here you can see all of the emotions. The prophets, they look severe. The virgins appear very serene. The virtues look noble. And let me show you one more thing, and then we're going to leave. The frivolous virgins are quite foolish, according to the architect. He wanted the frivolous virgins to appear foolish. So here are our frivolous virgins. How do they clean all of those? Janielle, I think they get enough rain here to where it actually does a pretty decent job. So for those of you hearing noises, hearing drums, okay, let's go back. For those of you hearing drums, it is a new student week. And the University of Strasbourg is the second biggest university in France. So there are a lot of students here, and they are having a lot of welcome sort of parades, and they run around and make a bunch of noise. It's all very exciting. So I will give you one more view of the cathedral in a second, but first I want to show you the Kammerzel, the Kammerzel house, or Maison Commerciale, of course, in all of the languages. Let me get right up to it here. So there are two good reasons for visiting the Kammerzel house. One is because you will not find a better preserved medieval building in the entire city. Let me get closer for you. Look at this. Is that not amazing? Oh my goodness, you can see the sculptures, the paintings, and this is all built directly into the wood, which, considering how much it rains here, I think is astonishing. Also, let me show you, look at the windowsills. Where's my finger? Okay, here and here, these lines. Look at those. You can see figures on the windowsills. Isn't that amazing? So this in the other reason you would want to visit is because the cafe here, let me show you. It says restaurant. The cafe here is excellent. Oh, thank you, Mary Lou, for the nails comment. So this is the Kammerzel house, or Maison Kammerzel. And actually, there's a sign here that shows it to us. Let's go vertical. 3, 2, 1. Maison Kammerzel. So this was built in 1427, and it has been renovated several times. And some German Renaissance style was added in 1589, but it has kept this late Gothic style and charm. Let's go back. 3, 2, 1. And of course, the restaurant is quite delicious as well. So the Kammerzel actually comes from let me just back up a little bit. If the view is weird, I apologize. So it's actually a name. It's the name of the grocer who owned this building, and he owned it until the 19th century. And the current guy who owns it is called Martin Braun. Okay, in German it's Martin Braun. I'm just going to say everything in the German accent because my French is just not so good. All right, Martin Braun. He was a cheese merchant who acquired it in 1571, and he only kept the ground floor. The rest of it he entirely leveled. He leveled the whole building. And then the floor was from 1467. But then he rebuilt the entire house with 3 stories and three different lofts in 1589. And he was the main person who decorated this richly intricate facade. Someone's asking, why is there a door up there? That is an excellent question. I do not know the answer to that, actually. I'm trying to think if this very well might have been an airing out type window to trick unwanted visitors. That is excellent. What do you guys think? You all are much smarter than I am about these things. Raise your furniture or get groceries. Ooh. Also, there are 2 dogs the size of rats that are currently fighting next to me, in case you hear that. Hilarious. To pull up and raise furniture. Okay, wow, I am so impressed. Thank you, everyone. So again, the frescoes were painted and then repainted in 1905. So they're actually quite recent in terms of being restored. So let's back up. I'm going to give you one more view of our cathedral over here, and then we're going to head to Le Petit France, which is statistically the most beautiful part of Strasbourg. All right, let's go vertical. 3, 2, 1. Oh, is that not just so stunning? All right, let's go back. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go to Le Petit France. Who is so excited? Has anyone been to Le Petit France? Or to Strasbourg in general? Let me just show you a couple of these souvenirs. The reason I'm showing you these little storks is because the the tradition of the stork originated here. It is it is a tradition here. Yes, to it is a symbol of fertility as well as a symbol of good luck, but they actually fly around here. So you will we are going to walk down Market Street right now on the way, thank you, opera singer, on the way to Le Petit France. There might be a few other bowls that I will show actually, because this is quite the exciting street. Oh, the last you saw was the mugs. Okay, don't worry, we are going to walk down a very famous street with lots of things being sold. I could earn a living here just busking. That's a good point. How funny. I have to tell you, it smells so good. So this is Market Street. It has been a very famous street since the 12th century, mainly due to the fact that it's right next to the cathedral. So when the cathedral was being built, the architects, the people, and the people who were building it, they needed somewhere to eat. So they, all the local the local chefs would set up shop here, and then the tradition continued to be one of the main streets for food in the region. So here, let me just show you. Yes, Vivian, excellent point. So let me just, I have the best view for you, but let me just go around at the other side of the street. The storks that we were talking about earlier, very beautiful. I love that. Okay, and now here is the beautiful view of Market Street with the cathedral in the background. Isn't that gorgeous? So, so beautiful. Okay, so let's keep going. The cathedral. And then here is the Gutenberg Platz with Gutenberg in the middle here with a merry-go-round. Very cool. I know, I want to get on it. Isn't that neat? Stopping here. Let's get up right now and hang out here. All right, I'm just trying to navigate traffic, so bear with me for a second. It's a little bit. Let me just show you what I'm dealing with. It's a little bit much. If you're not, so the cars are coming one direction and the bikes are coming the other direction. I've never seen a street quite like this. Also, look at this beautiful house. Oh yes, please take all the pictures. I know there were so many people who were like, I don't know if I can come to your tour. Post them on Facebook and make them jealous. Let's go vertical. 3, 2, 1. Because who wouldn't want to come see this? Let's go back. 3, 2, 1. Oh, don't worry, Carrie. You will have more. Okay. Here we go. All right, so we are heading to Le Petit France, which is the most beautiful part of Strasbourg. Also, some fun tidbits for you. The twin and sister towns of Strasbourg are Boston in the States and Stuttgart in Germany. I don't actually know what twin towns do. If any of you do, I would be very interested to know. This street is not so interesting. Let me just get to the next one. And then we will all be going, ooh, how pretty. Cultural exchange visits. Okay, interesting. I did not know that. So we are currently on Grande Ile, which is the old quarter that exemplifies medieval cities. This was the very first city to be, and in its entirety, to be a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Name place. It's mentioned Kelsey. Name place. Oh, the sister cities are Boston and Stuttgart. Is that what you're asking? Okay. Ah, yes, Boston and Stuttgart. So the Grande Ile, it was, here we go. It was named a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1988. Okay, so let me first just kind of interrupt myself. This is one of the main crossroads here, right? So this is where the trains and the cars and all of the modern things are happening, right? And now we are going into the old part of Strasbourg. So a lot of these buildings are from the 15th and 16th centuries, some from the 12th centuries. And all of these are paintings. Look at the lady smoking out her window. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you everyone for your donations. Much appreciated. I love that. Here we go. We are in France's Grande Est region, Grand Est region. And this again brings together the charm of this medieval city combined with the modern sort of skyscrapers that a city that has EU affiliation has the financial means to build. I know, aren't these buildings beautiful? So this is one of the main streets here. Le Petit France is about a block and a half away, so we're almost there. And this is where you will find traditional Alsatian cafes. So here is one, and of course the food has changed ever so slightly. But back in the day, you would find Flammeküche. Let's go vertical. 3, 2, 1. You would find Backoffe. Oh, thank you for your donations, Pam and Carol and Sharon B. Thank you. I have all these people going, bonjour. So they're standing. Let's go back. 3, 2, 1. And then there's also tarte flambée. Tarte flambée, which is quite similar to pizza. Yes, I'll talk about the Kugelhof in just a minute. The Kugelhof is so good. Tarte flambée is similar to pizza. It has this very flat bread crust. Here, let me find the picture. This is what it looks like. Ho, 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 ho. It has this flat bread-like crust, and it has so cream, bacon, and onions for toppings. So interesting. So it's this sort of, well, also it originates in France, but also in Germany. Both countries claim it. So it is delicious. Smells delicious. Alex, you had one yesterday. Oh, is it the Kugelhof? Ho, 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 ho. So the Kugelhof is this delicious sort of yeasty bread cake that is made in a bowl or in a pan that looks like this. I just posted a picture of it. And the Kugelhof, it's sort of like a pudding cake, but from Alsace. You can buy them in Lidl. Excuse me, Peter, I need to go to Lidl right now. Amazing. And there's also a lot of culture here. So there is a significant student population. About 20% of the people here are students or expats, immigrants, and it is a very vibrant city because of this. We're going to see, we're right around the corner. So we're going to see a few of these bridges. There are 4 main bridges, and these are symbols of French and German reconciliation. They provide the links between France and Germany. Okay, let's head around the corner here. Yeah, Apfelkuchen. Apfelkuchen. Das schmeckt. Apfelkuchen is like an apple pie type cake and absolutely delicious. They usually put a lot of Sahne on top of it, a lot of cream on top of it. You can get it in Vienna. Oh, for those of you who are fans of Christmas markets, which by the way, Strasbourg has one of, if not the biggest Christmas market in Europe. For those of you who are fans of Christmas markets, I just booked a ticket to Vienna in early December, and I will be making the rounds in Austria and Germany. So keep an eye out. Follow me if you don't already. Keep an eye out for the Christmas market tours because I will be giving a lot of them. I will be very busy. I just wanted to show you this beautiful store before we continue along. He's beautiful. I'm reading all your comments. All right. So let me tell you now about Le Petit France. Le Petit France is the main attraction here in Strasbourg. It is well, we're almost there. It's on the other side of the tree. Um, we've got all these crisscrosses of narrow lanes. We have cobblestone streets. We have all of um, these Oktoberfest um, taverns. And here are some more students. And we are almost to the water. So let me get to the good view. Oh, it is so beautiful right now. Oh no, the sun's in our way. Hold on. Let me get to just a little off to the side. Okay. It's taking pictures. Okay, there we go. So this is Le Petit France. This is the major attraction all along these bridges here. Let me show you. It's just filled with these half-timbered houses, all of these beautiful flowers. Usually they're geraniums. Now they're a little bit different. I don't actually know which flowers these are. Get out of the way of the people posing. Isn't this stunning? So this is the district known as the Quartier des Tanneurs, or Petit France, or the Tanner Quarter. And this is the historic neighborhood in the western part of Grande Ile. And let me turn around. Oh my goodness. Look at these. There's 100,000 people taking pictures, but still so beautiful. And see how it says Maison des Tanneurs? Maison des Tanneurs. That is the house of the tanners. And this house is from 1572. Oh, thank you for your donations. You know, it's not as expensive to stay here as. Is it blurry for everyone? Can you see? Can you all see? Okay. All right. If it's blurry, it might just be the sun. Let's see. How's my camera? All right. No, the camera is clean, so I think it's all right. I'll monitor it a little bit as well. Yes, this house was built in 1572, and this is the main sort of thing to see in this area, as well as the river. And do check out these balconies. As someone said earlier, yes, I will do vertical in just 1 second. As someone said earlier, the houses are smaller. Here we go, smaller on the bottom floor because that is how taxes were decided upon. The size of the bottom floor. How do we get to Strasbourg? You can fly into the Strasbourg airport. It is an international airport. You can also fly into the Basel airport, which is a bigger airport. It's Basel and Mulhouse, or Mulhouse in German. And you can fly in actually to Paris, and it's a 2-hour train ride. Do check all of the different options. For example, if I had flown into Strasbourg, it would have been $140 or 140 euros. But I flew into Basel, which is a 15 euro train ticket away, and it was 80 euros. So much more affordable, and I get to see beautiful things. So during the Middle Ages, Le Petit France was a neighborhood of tanners, of fishermen, and of millers. No, I don't want to be on camera. That's funny. They are singing the French national anthem. So there are several well-preserved examples of medieval architecture here. So all of these half-timbered houses and the cobblestone alleyways, the bridges, all of these are extremely picturesque and clearly attract all kinds of fun activities. He is holding a giant floaty that probably goes in the river, and then I'm sure he will be pulled out by the police. What are you going to do? Yeah, the students are very happy that they are back in class. So let me tell you a little bit about Le Petit France. The name is not actually, it doesn't actually come from what you think it comes from. It was not a patriotic or an architectural name. It comes from hospice of the syphilitic, Hospice des Vérolés in French. And this was built in the 15th century on the island to cure people with syphilis. So syphilis, it is an STI. People like Christopher Columbus and Hernan Cortez were rumored to have had it. And the hospice of the syphilitic was built to cure people with syphilis. It was then called Französenkrankheit, French disease in German. Französenkrankheit. So a modern bride, yes. So it does come from syphilis. That is how we got the name for this beautiful, beautiful region. The cure, I don't believe so. I don't believe the cures worked. Let me back up just a little bit and get you some better angles. For the nighttime tour, we are going to head to the beautiful dam that is just across the way here, that apparently is the most beautiful at night. So I cannot wait to share it with all of you. Yeah, no treatment until penicillin. I would say go in the winter for the markets, but then come back in the spring or the summer to actually enjoy where you are, because it is quite cold. They get about 30 days of snow per year, which is quite a lot for this area, for France. And here, thank you for your donations, everyone. We have some of the flowers. Isn't that beautiful? And now let me back up just a little bit so we can see the whole thing. You can see all the people. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Marta, for your donations, everyone. Much appreciated. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready for our view? Of course, we've got all the people. But here is our Le Petit France view. I so wish there were not so many people in this. Let me see if I can scooch over a little bit. I've got my hand way up in the air to try and get rid of the people. That's a little bit better. All right, so that brings us to the end of our Strasbourg tour. Do tune in later tonight as we will be seeing Strasbourg in the evening. Let me show you a picture of what we will be seeing. It is this. It is the covered bridge, but at night. And I will explain to you during this tour that happens later this evening why the covered bridge is no longer covered. But it is going to be very beautiful. Thank you, Maura. Thank you, Uta. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, everyone. And then tomorrow, thank you, Hadrian. Thank you, HD. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Vicky. So tomorrow I am heading to, let me scoot around. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Harrison. Thank you, Marcia. Thank you, Dorothy. Thank you, Jane. Tomorrow I'm heading to Colmar, and Colmar is so, so beautiful. It basically looks just like this, and I have to say, I actually like it a little bit more than I like Strasbourg. So do tune in for that tomorrow. It will be we'll be seeing, oh, the train. We'll be seeing Little Venice tomorrow in Colmar, and it's at 6 o'clock local time, so noon for, oh, thank you, Arun. So noon for Eastern time. And then tomorrow night, we will be doing the Haunted France Dance Yourself to Death tour. So this is one of the only scary tours I do, although I did just have another adventure at a cemetery today. So I actually just posted a cemetery tour where I'm going to show you, they will be pre-recorded, but don't worry, I'll be live. I'm going to show you some of the most beautiful cemeteries that I've seen in 47 countries. So tune in for that. I just published it. Thank you all so much for coming. Again, my name is Kelsey. Feel free to leave a review if you liked the tour. If you did not like it, my name is Lauren, and we are in California. Just kidding. Also, so thank you all so much for your comments, your questions, your thoughts, and for those of you who were able to tip, thank you ever so much. And again, I was trained as an opera singer, so I will do an operatic musical theater concert production for when I have 2,000 followers. So do follow me if you have not already. I would love to see you there for that. Thank you. Thank you, Joy. Much appreciated. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming, and I hope that I will see you this evening. Also, I did post another date for the History of Sex in Spain tour that will be in October. For those of you who want to enjoy the Alsatian wine route, I did just post a picture of it here. What else do I have for you? Oh yes, there is quite a lot of wine and Munster cheese that we have here. So I just posted some pictures for you. And let me see if I missed anything. Oh, here are some more pictures of the cathedral, the inside of the windows. And oh yes, and then later this week I am headed to Germany, to Rothenburg ob der Tauber, which is statistically the most beautiful city in Bavaria. And then I am also going to Oberammergau, which is a very small town with a very big famous play. It is the Passion Play. It happens once every 10 to 12 years. And the history behind it is that they do it in order to keep the plague away. So it's very cool. There's a cast of over 400, and you have to be born in the town in order to participate. So very cool. I did post another tomatina showing of the videos I took. So in case you missed that, do come to that. The Passion Play. Tom, I'm going to the Passion Play, and I'm actually bringing you all with me. So I'm very excited. Thank you all so much for coming. I will smile for a selfie. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, everyone. And also, if you would like to follow me on Instagram, I will post my link. Thank you so much, everyone. See you next time. Mwah, mwah, mwah. See you soon.